Alright guys, everybody, thanks for stopping in to the crazy channel. I know you're probably saying, what in the world is he doing? Well, I'm in the shop with the doors closed and just messing with my LED undercar lights. I had it in 1993 when my car was still black. I had green lights under it whenever they first come out, and that's just kind of my throwback. When I painted it yellow, I had green, and I had some people telling me purple would look better, so that's what, I went and got some purple. I still have the original green and purple bulbs. Nothing works. I don't know why I'm still holding on to them, why I don't throw them away. I don't know. I need to clean up my shop for sure. But anyway, check this out. I will show you. There's the purple, and of course the light changes, a little bit, but this has got basically 8 colors. I got a green, there's a fade. I'm gonna sit back and let you see all the different colors. But anyway, if this does not interest you, stay tuned, because in about 1 minute probably or less, I'm going to show you a video where I caught Camaro man working on my wife's car and he's trying to cheat emissions. Voice activated. It goes into a slow, see, it's in a slow fade, but when it hears me talk, it can change into something really fast, and it changes all kinds of crazy colors. That's cool. Anyway, not recommended going down the highway with those on your car. You'll get a lot more attention by law enforcement. I did get pulled over one time for having the green lights on whenever they first come out. I had a highway patrolman pull me over, won't know what they were, and I told him they were a safety feature. And he says, okay, never heard of that. But I said, no, they're to draw attention. He said, well, you got my attention. I said, well, good. That means you saw my car. That makes it safer, right? The more cars you can see, the safer you are. He says, I guess. And he just let me go. So anyway, I talked with the cops down at Myrtle Beach Mustang Week. He said, they're cool as long as you don't have blue flashing lights. They don't really like red flashing lights. They don't like flashing lights going down the highway, because that is a little bit distracting. But you can run them as long as you're cool, and you get the wrong cop, I mean, go to court, fight it. I know some people who went to court and fought it back in the day. Anyway, here's Camaro man coming up. I'm gonna quit blabbering. Enjoyed the little footage I did where me and him shot last week. Y'all stay safe. This coronavirus has got us doing little tiny nothings. I'm just tracking down I got a bunch of bad ground wires I found out in my wiring, so I'm gonna be tinkering with that today on the car. Man, what are you doing to my wife's car? I'm gonna help it pass emissions inspection, Mustang boy. Since you always working on this, I reckon I'll work on it. How are you gonna cheat on the emissions? In order to pass the inspections, we're gonna make this top O2 sensor right here. Come look right there. That one. See that one? That's the O2 sensor running in on that cord. We're gonna make it not get as much air on it. That way, if the bottom one ain't getting as much air, it'll the light will stay off. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to put this here little adapter, which is basically a spacer. We're going to pull it off of the O2 sensor out of the pipe a little ways. That way the airflow is the same over both O2 sensors, and the light will stay off. It might be cheating, it might not be, I don't know. You let me handle this, that way you don't get in trouble with your little YouTube channel. Alright? Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it right now. Now see, on this here Altima, you got to take 1, 2, 3 and 4 bolts. I got one left to do. I'm gonna take that bolt out. We're gonna unplug the O2 sensor from right here. Then we can twist it, and this thing here won't get all twisted up, that cable. And then we're gonna spray that with a little bit of seafoam spray, and we're gonna spray a bunch of seafoam spray into the pipe. And I'll show you that here in a minute. Okay, I ran into a little bit of trouble right here. I couldn't get this clip unplugged. I didn't want to keep fighting it, so I just went ahead and twisted it out. And of course, it's going to twist your line up. But if you'll count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.5 threads right there. What you do with those threads is, whenever I get ready to put it back in, I'll just twist it around 4 times the opposite way, lefty loosey, and then we'll righty tighty, and those 4 will end up being back regular. And then I'm going, before I put this bad boy right here back in, I'm gonna put this adapter right here on there, and that's gonna get it back out, that airflow back away from that get the airflow, get the sensor out of that airflow, and that's gonna help me in the long run. It's gonna be awesome. Something else I forgot to tell you, this thing here is 2 actual pieces come in the kit. You got to drill that top one out a 1/2 inch so that the I'll show you right here. I'll move you over here and look. So this right here will fit down inside, and let that thread in a little longer, because that's so big. You got to drill that thing out long enough to get it go down in there a little ways. Then you tighten it up. Boom, boom. Stick it back in, we're good to go. Ha-ha. Something I learned the hard way about this is don't put carburetor cleaner on that O2 sensor right there. It'll eat that end off that thing, and you'll have to go buy one. But so you can spray it with sea foam spray. It's good enough, and I'm gonna squirt it down inside where this goes into the exhaust pipe, or into the header, shall we say. We're gonna spray it in there. It'll clean up the catalytic converter some. It'll smoke like a freight train, but that's all right, you know. I'm used to that with my Camaro. But yeah, we're gonna spray the tip of that. We're gonna spray a bunch down in there, let it sit for a little bit while I put these here adapters and everything back on it. And then we'll bolt it all down, tighten it. And as long as the inspector man don't see it, we should be good to go. So there you have it. That's what we're gonna do. Now, last time I didn't put the adapters in. I just sprayed this right here down. You can see I just sprayed it. See, it's wet. I sprayed that with seafoam. I put the seafoam down there in the hole. And this thing went about 250 miles before the light came back on. So we might have to put a catalytic converter on it. But this mess is all one piece. Right down there, you got to take a bunch of mess loose. So I don't want to have to pull this header, because you got to pull the alternator out your way. And got to pull that whole header off. That's just not going to be any fun. So we're going to just do this little trick here. See if it works or not. I'm just curious. Like I said, I got a whole nother year. I done the past inspections because I got it inspected during that 250 mile window. So we gonna see what happens. Thank y'all for watching Yellow Mustang Boy's page here, his YouTube channel. God bless you all. Peace.